What's good, everybody? It's your boy Joby Wan, your favorite rap and black series collector and hip hop Jedi. Listen, I had to come into work a little extra early today to take care of some things for some people. Because of that, I've been sitting here thinking about something, man, and I don't think this really gets addressed ever within our collecting community and within the Star Wars community and stuff. So I just wanted to address something that I think is very important. And so let's go ahead and get into it. Now look, I just want to highlight, man, that I feel like that us that have been in the game for a little bit kind of owe a certain amount of responsibility to those that are coming into it, whether it be the fandom or collecting or whatever the case may be. And it's crazy, man. I feel like we be dropping the ball a lot. You know, jumping in comments, talking crazy, and even got people making videos where all they do is bash and say negative stuff. And I know this is the internet and it's the Wild West, and I understand that, but I've never really been one to sit back and just take it. I've never been that one. I've always been one to kind of speak up and speak my mind and kind of dare bullies to do what they do so they can see. So my thing is like, I feel like we really need to take a little bit of time to kind of analyze what we've been doing as the stewards of this fandom, essentially, and maybe we need to rethink how we're talking to people in some of these public spaces. I mean, sometimes it's just downright ridiculous, man. So I'm just saying, guys, calling on all my OGs, unks, and real ones. Let's do a better job of being stewards of this fandom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying this as like as a fellow collector, a person in the fandom, and somebody who's working to try and find his tribe out here. You know what I mean? And has a growing community of my own and stuff here on the page and on the channel. And so I'm not trying to just sit here and draw a line in the sand, but I am saying that everybody really deserves to like what they like within Star Wars without having this thought that somebody's gonna be over here bashing on them because maybe their favorite thing is the Kenobi series or their favorite thing is Rise of Skywalker or something. You know what I mean? And even though your favorite might be different or my favorite might be different, look, that isn't to say either that I don't see a lot of really great stuff going on. There's some great channels out there, people really doing a good job of building that same sense of community. But I just don't want to lose sight of the fact that at the heart of some of these people is, if they're anything like me, man, they didn't even have the privilege of seeing none of these toys in the store because life was so hard that my parents would avoid taking us to aisles that we would see things, because we were busy. My family were busy running a homeless shelter that was housing 100 and some odd people. So for me at this age to be able to participate in this is a privilege. It's a blessing. And I made some really cool friends through this space. And it's allowed me to kind of address some things within myself in a different way. So just saying, man, you never know who you're talking to on the other end of this thing, man. So let's try and snowball some positivity, as I like to say it. Show some love, man, just for the sake of it. Because the world needs that, especially now. People are really going to be struggling. You know, people are really going to be struggling, and they're going to need us. They're going to need a lot of people with level heads and stuff like that during tough times. And the people you know that are already struggling are just going to be struggling worse, you know, until things kind of lighten up. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I really appreciate all of y'all for stopping by. Anybody who does listen to me rant about this kind of stuff. And if you've enjoyed what you're listening to, do consider hitting that like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're new, because all that stuff really does a lot to help the channel and motivate me to keep bringing you new stuff to watch and listen to, and, you know, take up your time while you're at work or taking a break or whatever the case may be. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Much love. May the force be with you. Y'all have a great day.